All right. Hello, hello. Test, test. 1 2 1 2. All right, cool. Anyway, hi, hello. It's Wednesday again, my dudes, and yeah, I'm back. I am sorry I am late. I had things to attend to that took my attention longer than I would have liked, but anyway, we're here. I uh I don't really got anything. I don't really got anything to say. Well, I take that back. I have one thing to say. Well, I mean, aside from what we're doing, we're continuing Pumpkin Jack. I don't know how much more of this game we have. We might beat it tonight. We might not. We'll see. But I want to give special mention to Friday. Friday is going to be like a media share thing. What that means is that if you do feel so inclined to donate, I will put media up on the screen to make the stream infinitely more cursed because we're going to be playing something that is relatively cursed, at least by my account. That's the best I can say. I will save that surprise for Friday night. If you are keeping up with the chain of events of my stream, you'll see. So I don't know, maybe people get paid Friday. Keep your wallets ready if you want to throw a few dollars and make my stream more cursed. Feel free. It's it'll be something. I'm sure it'll be something. And then next week I don't really have a plan, but next weekend is Memorial Weekend, and I already have a game planned out for that weekend because the game that I have planned out drops that weekend. So yeah, it'll be cat related. That's the most I can say. Other than that, that's really all I got. So let's boot it up. Let's see. Is my controller plugged up? No, it isn't. Okay, there we go. Let me move my OBS. All right, cool. Yeah, we are basically just going to continue where we left off. And where we left off, we had just gotten to a human settlement after getting our head back from not being consumed for dinner. We got a new weapon. We got ourselves how the crow put it, a magic wand. And, bullets are my favorite kind of magic. What can I say? Oh, we already saw this, but we can read it again. Well, if it isn't Jack, how nice to see you again. I'd say the feeling is mutual, but you're a rotten little jerk. Lovely. I so enjoy our talks, but I'll make do without them. This is the end for you, Jack. You're in human territory now, and I might not be able to stop you with monsters, but I can give you help in my own kind. They're still useful like that. You're a sick, sadistic maniac. If we'd met when I was alive, you might have been my best friend, and you my best test subject. But here in the real world, I'm far past the need. You rely on that troublesome crow, so I've taken the liberty of creating a shield spell for my men. Your little friend will be powerless to hurt them now. If you want to kill my men, you'll have to get in there nice and close yourself. So why are you telling me this? For the sake of observation, watching you kill my men will give me very useful data. By the time we cross arms, I'll know your every move. Until then, Jack. Oh man, I can't use my bird against the humans. Whatever will I do? One has to wonder. Although I gotta say, they really redecorated the place. Hey game pack, hey effort, and hello Simone. Uh, yeah, hi. Trebuchets, watch out, Jack. These guys mean business. Really? I couldn't tell. Oh god, they're locked onto me. But yeah, I hope you're both doing well. It literally just caught me as I was starting. F is good enough. I will keep that in mind. I apologize for butchering that if I did. But yeah, we're playing Pumpkin. We're playing Pumpkin Jack. It's a charming little indie platformer it's by the same people who did Far Far West, and that's been popping off recently. I've also been playing a bit of it recently. It's October. No, it's not. If it was October, we'd be playing a bad game. Sorry if I wasn't here if you finished Star Fox Assault. The funny thing is, I haven't finished Assault. I was considering it, but then it's just like I had other things to do because As far as like the games I plan on streaming, well, my entire month isn't already accounted for. Maybe I'll try and finish it next week, because I do still have to finish Nostalgia 64 for Banjo. Maybe I'll dedicate a day to that. Or maybe I'll do it Sunday, who knows. All I know is that Friday is already accounted for. That'll be something. But honestly, I think it's because Far Far West has been so popular, it's like, you know, I kind of want to try this game out. And it's been in my backlog for ages. The devs also have a third game that I don't own, but I've heard of, called like Kimbot. And supposedly that's basically a Ratchet-like. I don't know. I'm surprised Ratchet-like is a genre, but here we are. Speaking of Nostalgia 64, did you ever check out Nostalgia's music? I did. It's pretty sick. I didn't check out a lot of it, but I did check out some of it. In fact, funnily enough, I think one of the tracks a friend of mine had linked to me earlier, and it's like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. Ow. Also, if you're asking me why this pumpkin man has a gun, stop asking questions. Okay, well, gun is not effective tool against rats. Good to know. Speaking of things that are good to know, where the heck am I supposed to go? I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little lost. I just know I can't go in the water. That will kill me. New Star Fox drum and bass and jazz we posted today had me head bobbing but enough blazing. I mean, hey, good music is good music. Oh, hello, Mr. Owl. Ooh, this is a fine how do you do. We're in the middle of a war zone. Here for you. I appreciate that vastly. What are you even doing here, bird? Don't tell me we're lost. Perish the thought. We're not lost. We're just picking up the trail. That little misadventure with the witch threw me off the wizard's scent. And now I'm positive that the wizard's magical signature can be traced through here. So he was here recently? Very recently. He must have just passed through. Then we're storming this place. Quite right, Jack. This moat is intraversible, but this old siege tower could help us cross over the wall. Ooh, let's get crafty. Grab some of the scrap planks from around here. You can use them to rebuild the tower. 4 solid planks should do the trick. Now get to work. Oh yeah, I should probably explain the plot of what's going on. So basically, humans were at peace. It was all good in the hood. Things got boring. So the devil, and I do mean the literal devil, was like, you know what? Let's mess things up. And he unleashed monsters on the world. And so the humans were like, we need a champion to stop the monsters. So they enlisted the services of a wizard. But the devil was like, I can do that too. So he basically took the soul of an old trickster who managed to even trick him, that's Jack, and put his soul in a pumpkin and gave him a body and said, kill the wizard. But it's turning out that the wizard is actually kind of a dick. So we're kind of seeing where the plot goes. And so far, we've been playing as Jack. We've befriended this crow over here. He's a bit of a coward, but he does good work. And yeah, we've just been taking names. If you want a comparison to what this game is most like, honestly, the best comparison I can make it to is Medieval for the PS1. Jack does, if I had to compare him to another platforming mascot, I'd say Jack here does play similarly to Mr. Fortescue, I mean. You even have different weapons to shuffle through. You got a shovel, a lance, a talking sword, and a gun. Why there's a gun in medieval times? Stop asking questions. I was thinking Jack. I guess that is also a fair enough comparison. Where is the... Oh, it's all the way up there. I didn't even notice that at first. And a bit of Ratchet. Maybe like Ratchet 1, because it's like, it doesn't feel combat heavy enough for Ratchet. It's more like, the enemies are more so obstacles than like bullet sponges. And to think, this wood was just going to waste. Tut tut. Waste not, want not. Let's upcycle this tower. Oh yeah, this owl here is our caretaker. Or basically just to make sure we do our job. Which confirms that owls are servants of the devil. Alright, well, time to storm the castle. Oh yeah, these are our checkpoints. We also get health. How effective is a gun? The perimeter's been breached. On guard, foul cord. Okay, well... Ow. Banjo and Jack had a baby. I guess. That guy took 6 slugs to the face. I thought he said that he made them immune to my birth. Maybe that's other people. The sword seems to be the most effective against these guys. I don't know how knights can take 6 slugs to the face, but here we are. But yeah, you just have basic swings, a dodge button. Each weapon does have different strengths and weaknesses. So if you're wondering why you don't just stick with one weapon, that's why. The shovel's good for AoE engagements, for multi-man engagements, but it's not, its damage is piss poor. The lance is good for single targets, but not good for anything more than one person. The sword is kind of good for both, but it's slow, so it's not the quickest weapon. And the gun is, I mean, I guess the gun is a ranged option, but surprisingly enough, people can tank shotgun shells better than you think. That armor is some serious bulk, right? Apparently plate armor is enough to stop a shotgun slug. Who would have guessed? Why do I feel like I'm supposed to do something with these? I just don't know what. Am I supposed to do something with these? Yeah, it's like we said we were storming the castle. I'm not really feeling the storming right now. Unless I am missing something. Oh, I see the guys with shields now. I seriously feel like I have to blow these things up. No map? Nah, there's no map. The levels are relatively linear. Oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna blow. Okay, I guess I should have assumed that, but oh well. Okay, yeah, these guys have shields. And they have snipers. Alright, well... The knights have snipers. Good to know. But if you get close to them, they just give up. How would anyone know that? I mean, it is a giant glowing minecart next to a bunch of other giant glowing minecarts. Snipers seriously get good, you filthy campers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Pro. He would give the shields to the snipers. Ow. Thankfully, I like rushing people down. Hang on, what's over this way? But yeah, as far as the map goes, no, it's like like I said, the levels are relatively straightforward. They also have hidden goodies. Now you get to see Jack break it down. Dude must have been a hell of a dancer when he was alive. Oh yeah, this also isn't his base costume. You get costumes. You can buy costumes with those crow skulls you've been finding all over the place. I picked the sheriff costume because cowboys are cool. I just wish it had a sheriff's hat. No cowboy costume is complete without a hat. Right? It's just like, Jack can bust a move. I gotta give him credit for that. You know what? I kind of want to stick with the lance. What is I see a big bad guy and a big bad machine. That's a crossbow, good crow. A very big crossbow. I don't think I want to mess with that. Watch out, Jack. They brought the literal big guns. Thankfully, friendly fire is a thing. Ro just shot his own teammate in the back. Okay, well, we just have to push a minecart while getting shot by giant flaming arrows. I'm sure that's fine. Thankfully, he does have to reload. I could do without the cavalry spawning, though. Oh, jeez. I wish I could push this thing faster, I'm not gonna lie. Can he shoot me from here? Not really. Oh, hello. Gee, thanks for wasting my time. Ow. Okay, well, do not stand in their spin attack. That shit hurts. A lot. Ever thought of playing any of the Metal Gear games? Metal Gear has never really been my groove, I'm not even gonna lie. I've thought about it, but it's just like, Guess size really doesn't matter if you're a lousy shot. Too true. I'm not saying I don't play anything that isn't a platformer, it's just some certain games / genres just do not appeal to me. Anyway, it's time for some puzzle solving. You can see that we have lost our body. Jump and attack to do a dash. Too slow. More so it's just like stealth and stuff is not my forte. Like the gameplay style is not what I typically gravitate towards. And then some people have been like, why don't you just play Rising? Action / hack and slash games are even less to my liking because I'm too lizard brained for combos and stuff. Anything that's more complicated than say Kingdom Hearts, I can't grasp. I just can't. I feel like the only action game that I've played that I did decently with and gravitated towards is, how did I miss that? Is a Hi-Fi Rush. But Hi-Fi Rush also has a literal freaking metronome feature to keep you on rhythm, which helped me out tremendously. Maybe one day I'll try Metal Gear. It's like I'm not opposed to things. It's like I'll at least try anything once. I just can't guarantee it'll be any time in the near future. Because I mean, I can't just pick the things that I like. I've played some absolute dog water games. Jeez, can you believe this? We're stuck on gate duty, but Jerry gets to man the trebuchet. Got that right. Jerry always gets the best job. But hey, at least nothing's ever gonna come this way. This is the easiest job ever. Ahem. Yikes! A monster! A real monster! We're under attack! Oh, the irony. Where's Jerry when you need him? Jerry! Forget the irony. Get to the carts. We've got to close the gate pronto. Oh, we're just racing. What would you say on games like Dark Souls then? I have played one Souls-like. In fact, the only Souls-like I've played was back in January of this year. I spent the entire month playing and streaming my experience with Elden Ring. Elden Ring broke me. I gave it an honest shot. I couldn't do it. I sort of see the appeal if you're a masochist, but other than that, it's not for me. I did make it one of my donation incentives to try another Souls-like if people gave me enough money. So there's that. I'm not trying to shill or anything. It's just, how was I supposed to beat him? He just like rubber banded. But yeah, I gave a Souls-like a shot. I couldn't do it. I got to the Blowjob Brothers, and that broke me. Sorry I wasn't there to aid you. It's fine. It's like, I don't even know. The thing with Souls-like games is that I can't genuinely tell if I'm doing something wrong. I went with a relatively strength-focused build. I basically just grabbed a scythe, and I was like, yes, I will stick with this for the remainder of my playthrough. And it's like, apparently I went through like a majority of the game without unlocking the method to upgrade my summons. I don't know why the game would ever make a feature like that optional. But here we are. And then, you know, bashing your head against a boss fight is only so fun. And then you do that, you eventually beat the boss, and then you find a new boss 10 minutes later, and the process starts all over again. It's like for every wall you climb, there's a bigger, sturdier wall 5 feet ahead of that. Ooh, Jack, hello. Funny how we keep running into each other. What are you doing here? This place is a war zone. I think the majority of my Elden Ring journey is on my VODs channel, so if you want to watch me stumble through that, you can. A war between monsters and humans? How could I refuse? There's new customers to the left and fresh corpses to the right. And here I am in the middle of it all, making absolute killing. How rude. Care to browse my new stock? Talk about a fresh look. The buzzard. You know what? I kind of mess with this. Let's do it. Lords of the Fallen 2023 is a fairly challenging but fair experience for new players, and a sequel is coming out soon enough. So, if I do make that goal to play another Souls-like, the games that I landed on were either OG Dark Souls, which is probably even worse as far as like being beginner-friendly, air quotes, or another Crab's Treasure, because that was actually recommended to me by another one of my community members. Oh great, we have snipers and a trebuchet. Also, as far as Lords of the Fallen, isn't that game insanely busted? Because I've watched someone play that, and it's like it was an experience. Ow. But yeah, Souls games. Eh. Am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. Let's see how the sword does against the knights, because my lance is not hurting them nearly enough as nearly the amount I need them to. If one of those arrows hit me, I would have died, just like straight up. They spent the past 2-3 years fixing and even adding on to the game. It's completely recognizable from before in a good way. I did 3 playthroughs, jeez. I think the person I watched, she did a co-op playthrough with a friend, and it was an experience. It looked insanely buggy. Oh hey, the boatman's back. Oh look, it's you again, the cheapskate who doesn't know how to tip the ferryman. No one has prepaid for your travel this time, Jack. I trust you brought your coin purse this time? Certainly, I can pay you a 5-finger feet to the face, or you can just take me through. Stingy Jack indeed. Very well, I'll take you across this time, but I'm starting a tab, Jack. Imagine just talking to the Stygian boatman and say, take me across or I'll punch you in the face. To be fair though, I think he's getting his money's worth by how perilous this boat ride is, because I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be getting targeted by snipers. I don't even have the time to kill them. Except that one. You can kill that one. Any gameplay from 2 years ago would be the same as, say, 8 to 9 months ago. Oh, this was recent. This was recent. Maybe, I don't know when they started, but they were playing it like, yeah. I'm just going off what I've experienced with my eyes. That's not to say I don't believe you. But yeah, there's a bunch of theories that I've considered getting into, but even then there's so many indie games that I have to play too. So many games that I own that I haven't touched, like this. Oh, yeah, so the boat can just phase through material, so yeah, we have to deal with that. Where the heck is he going? Where the heck am I going? Time to jump ship. I need the ship to come here. Thank you. Well, he's enjoying this. I just know the boatman's enjoying this. Jesus Christ, there's so many goes. I probably couldn't do that jump attack since it keeps me locked in the air while the boat still continues to move. Is this the end of the ride? Your last free ride, you cheapskate. Next time you pay in full. No, fair enough. Remember, kids, tip your service workers. Jesus, there's a lot of skellies. And I'm getting targeted. Yeah, honestly, out of the weapons we have, swords are probably my favorite. Even though it is a little bit unwieldy. Imagine if this game was in the Ghosts and Goblins universe. That would be interesting. Has Capcom done anything new with Ghosts and Goblins? I don't know, but then again, it's not exactly a popular franchise. I know there was a 3D Ghosts and Goblins type game. What was it called? Maximo, I think? It'd make more sense if it was. I mean, I guess. But I mean, it is an indie title. It's a relatively simple premise. It's literally just, hey, humans versus monsters. You have the human champion and you have the devil's champion. Stupid. What are these things? And then you have puzzle solving when you're a disembodied head. I am not good at whack-a-mole, apparently. Maybe I'm just getting screwed by the timing. Easy. Plus, if anything, I can see how this game, some of the bones of this game made it into Far, Far West. Both figuratively and literally, because of all the skeletons. Oh, jeez. Checking for any crow skulls. The bridge is stuffed with explosives. I don't know about this, Jack. We'll be fine. It's not like we have much of any other choice anyway. Do we go left or right? I feel like we should go left on account of the explosives. Fucking rats. Oh, well, never mind. I guess we're the ones who will be blowing up the bridge. That's perfectly fine. Kaboom. Oh, I see the vision now. I knew it. Now let's double back our way across. Okay, we just have to blow up the scaffolding and now we can jump across it. But yeah, between all the indie games coming out, all the games that all the games I want to replay. Surprised you're not playing this in October. Oh, I have different plans for October. So since you're new here, every October I don't play scary games. I play a bunch of bad video games. I used to call it Octobad, but I feel like it needs some rebranding. So I'm rebranding it to Sloptober. Because honestly, I'm not big on horror games. And even if I was, I don't really get viscerally scared. Like, my reactions are more on the subdued end. That is not what I meant to do. Well, you can't make an omelet without breaking 6 eggs. I have died 6 times. So yeah, I spend the month of October playing crappy games. At the very least, you can say it's unique. I'm trying to think, what are some games that I have played in October's past? Well, last year I didn't really do it much because I was moving in October, so that kind of took up some of my time. I did play Mortal Kombat Special Forces, though. That was a trip. Not a good trip. It was a trip. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, I also played a game called Skeleton Warriors. That honestly wasn't that bad. Overblood is a terrible horror game? I'll look into it. I hesitated. I do already kind of have some plan of the games I want to play for this October. I just gotta think of some more. There are 2 in particular that I've been meaning to play for quite a while. Yeah, I'm trying to think of games I've played. I played Earthworm Jim 3D one year. I played Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Yes, that's a real game. Look it up. What else? No, I did not play MK Mythologies. I thought about it. I don't know if I want to torture myself that much. It's how I started playing the Bubsy games. It's how I fell down that rabbit hole. I think I played a Bubsy game each year for that. Gas, is Blasto bad? I've only heard about it in passing. I've never touched it. Woohoo, I do love a good war. What's going around here, bird? This place is hell on earth. What do you think, Jack? This is the devil's curse at work. Monsters hunting down all the humans. Yeah, and me. These idiot monsters still can't tell me from a human. I'm afraid that's not my problem. Kill as many as you want. They're all a dime 100. Hoo-hoo. Just hop to it, Jack. You have to make it through this place to catch up with that insufferable wizard. Yeah, I guess having a mindless drone army is kind of bad considering, they're mindless drones. So they can't tell ally from enemy. Oh well. Jesus. Is that all of them? Yes. And I get a crow skull for my effort. Apparently, crow skulls are a sign of good luck in some cultures. I can't say I ever would have considered that, because typically crows are omens of bad luck. I almost found all the skulls in this area, though. Kind of trying to keep an extra special eye out. This place is infested with rats, not even the kind that I eat. Sad. Wow, this place really is infested. Jesus Christ. Thankfully, this jump attack is perfect for clearing them out, and for destroying the pipes. Is that all of them? Ain't that Bubsy game almost out? Fucked up. Cat's getting a new game before Mega Man X. It's gonna be a good platform. Listen. I fully plan on playing Bubsy 4D. I've committed to this Bobcat's career, but it's like, yeah, Bubsy 4D is actually looking to be good, and I don't know how to feel about that. It's like, we are getting a new Mega Man next year. It's not X, but still. But it's like, I can't get a new Crash, I can't get a new Spyro, I can't get a new Banjo. I even take a new Gex. But no, the Bobcat keeps coming back. But again, this game is actually going to be good, and I have full faith that it's going to be good because the developers made a couple other 3D platformers, both of which I've played, one of which is good, and the other one which is excellent. So it's like, I don't know how to feel about that. But before that, I still have one Bubsy game that I haven't played. And take a wild guess at what I'm going to be doing on Friday. How about Penny's Big Breakaway? I have played Penny's Big Breakaway. I enjoyed it. I would say it's good. I give it like a 7, 7.5. And before you think that's bad, it's not. It's literally above average. I think a 7 is quite good for a game. It's a different type of platformer for me. It's like, you know, where the focus isn't so much on the platforming, where it is just like, you know, trying to style your way through the level the hardest. It's a different approach, but a fun approach. Man, we really messed up. How do you mess up gate duty? Jerry's gonna kill us now. It's not our fault. Who knew Jerry got promoted just because the captain blew up? Don't worry, guys. We can move on. As long as we make sure nothing gets through this gate, Wow, you guys really suck at your job. Ah, it's back. The monster from before. If it gets through this gate too, we'll really be in for it. Well, don't just sit there to the carts. You gotta close the next gate. For me, it's perfect. Perfect, right to the last minute detail. It is very good. But I'm glad that you like it. It is a good game. It's very charming. Like, I didn't grow up in the Sega, when Sega made consoles, but it screamed like this would have came out on like the Saturn or the Dreamcast if it came out around that era. It reeks of that charm. I mean, I know why that is. It was developed by the same guys who made Sonic Mania, which is like, Sonic Mania is great. Even if you're a Sonic hater, you can't deny that. I feel like I can go faster. Am I not spamming hard enough? Jeez. No, why did you go after that one, you stupid bird? I do not understand this minigame. I guess it's just, they're going to dart ahead of you no matter what. You just have to crush the competition. Are they all dead? I guess they're all dead. I mean, hey, I guess you win by default if no one's left alive in the race. Made it, Jack. Only I had money on that race. Pros don't have money. This looks like a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Dang it, I missed a crow skull. One crow skull somewhere. Is it possibly here somewhere? Yeah, no such luck. Oh well. Alive? Aren't those guys undead? No, those knights are human. They're dead. I know I say this a lot, but this place really creeps me out. That guy's dead. Very dead. In fact, his head's hanging on a freaking lamppost. Honestly, that is kind of cool. Grr, here am door. Wow, you're a big fella, ain't you? What are you supposed to be? Me am Door. Me am King of Monsters. Door crush city. Door crush humans. How eloquent. Sounds like we share some common goals. Door smell human on you. Door crush humans. Hey, take it easy, big boy. I may be on your side, but I won't be bullied. Door crush you. Wow, monsters really are thick as molasses. Alright, you big lummox, this is your final warning. Walk away while you still have legs to walk with. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, well, here's our next boss fight against Door. With an H. His armor is too big, your weapons are useless. Oh, that's great. So how are we supposed to hurt the big man? Men, 2 arms. I see. That Jack let them all in. He must be their leader. Attack! So can I get him to, like, snipe him? That tower is stacked with explosives. Let's put some kaboom under Door's giant caboose. Oh. That works too. Also, he can crush the knights for us too. Alright, cool. Remember, kids, when conventional weapons fail, explosives prevail. Stuff falling from the sky. How original. This guy's a hag. Oh. Just set the whole freaking ground on fire. Okay. The floor is indeed lava. That was something. These boss fights do genuinely get tougher. Not so much in their attack patterns, but just like, you know, the arena becoming more and more hostile. This is old King Cole all over again. I'd give him more credit than that. At least he's putting up a fight. At least he's actively trying to swing at you. I can't say the same for old King Cole. Ow. Well, that's hit number 2. I'm going to assume the rule of 3 still prevails. Oh, jeez. He is actually leading his shots. And the floor is lava again. Round and round and round to go. When he'll stop, no one knows. Dodging things both left and right so he can come out on top in this fight. I came off that off the dome. I'm not very good at rhyming. Oh jeez. Yeah, can I get another explosive tower, please? Where are the knights? There we go. Now I just have to, now, not step on the lava tendrils. Can't talk shit though. Old King Cole pissed me off. I was at first scared when shit looking at him, but then got annoyed at how I died. I mean, I feel like it happens to the best of us. Anyway, Door's dead. Make like fruit pudding and... Oh, okay. You never cease to amaze, Jack. You really are the greatest. Thank you. Thank you, Crow. Where was Door keeping that? Make sure you wash it off first. Ooh, a scythe. I was wondering when we'd get one of those. Alright, so we have a shovel, a lance, a sword, a gun, and now a scythe.
Finally starting to turn for Jack and his team. Finally, they're catching up to the cold-hearted wizard. Much to his unrelenting anger.
A shovel, yeah, that was our first weapon.
Discovering a human city fighting to keep the devil's monsters at bay.
Shovel knight,
Jack barges inside as a conquering
We're not a knight, we're a pumpkin.
Even with the soldiers doing everything they could to stop Jack from getting inside the city, Jack broke through their defenses and laid
He's even using the shovel in the
tower.
cutscene. Weird.
But as he
Shovel pumpkin, fair enough.
So did the mindless monsters outside. Now caught in the middle of war for the heart of the city, Jack was forced to slay the mighty Door and crush the humans' resistance at the same time.
A frying pan would have been more effective.
But
that is also
his efforts
fair.
have surely paved the way to victory, as the gates have been opened to a massive cemetery beyond the city.
Oh boy, a cemetery.
Amongst
I was wondering when we'd get to one of those.
Jack is sure to find the key to
I feel like you can't have a gothic-inspired game without going to at least one cemetery. It's like a law or something. So yeah, got a shovel. Like I said, the damage sucks. Wow, that actually killed me. I jumped on top of the spiked barricade and it killed me. Amazing. Okay, the scythe is really slow, but I'm assuming it hits hard. Ooh, a graveyard. Why'd it have to be a graveyard? don't gotta talk about that, indeed. Do your best not to disturb these restful souls, Jack. I mean, I am a restless soul. Makes no difference to me. Oh, hello. You have a magnificent beard. I will engage with you as soon as I look around. And I see a crow skull up there. And I see a crow skull over here. Hang on, I gotta look around the cemetery for loot. It's the collectathon player in me. Wait, hold up. Can I? There we go. Is there anything over on this side? Oh, geez. I saw a floating pair of eyes. It's like, oh. Okay, so I can only attack them when he's attacking me. Got it. Wait, there's another crow skull over there. Okay, this black crow skulls means that you have to kill a bunch of enemies first, but nothing's spawning. Wait, there's another one over here. Unless I have to go on a ghost hunt. That probably answers my question. The scythe honestly doesn't seem that stronger than any of my other weapons. It does have a wide swing arc, though. Alright, now I get my prize. Alright, let's go talk to that guy with the sick beard. I have no idea if rolling is faster. I just do it anyway because I assume it is. Oh, hello there. Why, you look like you fit right in around here. I spent way too long in a graveyard, gremlin. Not this cemetery, oh, I mean the other cemetery. What are you talking about? Just past this gate lies the inner cemetery, where all manner of monsters cavort. Gargoyles, ghosts, skeletons, even a wizard. The wizard? He's here? Let me through, you little. Happy to help, ho, but not just anyone can enter. To prove yourself a suitable guest, you must pass my test, ho. Whatever, what is this test? To open the gate, I need the power of 3 grimoires. Each one is stored in a crypt right around here. 1 over here, and 2 over there. Get all 3 grimoires and I'll let you through. What is it with you people and all the meaningless sidesteps? We call it a plot contrivance, Jack, don't question it. That's actually how they explain some of the gamey elements. It's called a plot contrivance. Suck it up. Anyway, I guess we're crypt walking now. Why crypts have spike traps in them, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I know grave robbers suck and all that, but I don't think you have to do all this. That's 1 grimoire. Oh hey, it heals you. Sick. Yeah, I mean, the scythe doesn't seem that much particularly stronger than my other weapons, though it does look sick as heck. Never mind, it's really good at clearing out rats. Like, I don't think I have another weapon that clears them all in 1 hit. A basic hit, no less, not like my jump attack. That's grimoire number 2. There's another one, just 1 more and we're good to go. I do appreciate that the lights change from green to red to show you that you've gotten that one already. Hey, the bats. I haven't seen them in a while. I'm just gonna tank it. Screw it. And that's Grimoire number 3. We did it. By these powers combined, I command this gate to open. Oh, thought didn't know if he said something different. I don't want to check. This place has gone insane. It wasn't like this already. Oh crap, something just swung at me. What? Even the skeletons have shields now? Jeez. Wait, crow's head. You know what? If you don't want to hit me, that's fine. Stupid ghost. Alright, well, off we go. Another crow's head behind the crates. Yes, some objects are breakable and will give you a little bit of health if you need it. Also, fire indeed hot. Leap of faith. Jack, it's a gargoyle. Get rid of it. I can't stand those things. Don't run away from me, bitch. Checking if there's another crow skull. Alright, well now we have... I'm surprised we're still getting new enemies. Now we have gargoyles to deal with. Just gotta make sure I don't mess these jumps up. Oh, wait, crow skull. The scythe dash attack, though, is really good. I will give it that. I can't believe these bastards trying to run away from me. What the? Is this a new gargoyle? Or did he just spawn a new tower? 4 gargoyles, once respected church protectors, now they're mere fiends. Yeah, I feel like it depends on the context. Some people have gargoyles as good things, others not so much. Wait, do you hear that? No, I don't. Oh, that's a big gargoyle. Oh, okay, well, never mind. We're prisoner. Ow. Okay, right. Don't smack into the walls. Got it. Well, now we get to fly with a gargoyle. I have to steer and make sure he doesn't drag me across the ground. Because I'm pretty sure legs made of straw would not do well being dragged at like 30 miles an hour. If anything, legs made of flesh and bone would not be good being dragged at that speed. I'm pretty sure your legs would get sanded off. Ow. We're fine, it's fine. And thankfully the crow can smash its head off along the gates to open them. Well, that happened. Go for a nice walk with Abelard. Abelard? Apparently that's its name according to the achievement. That whole time I thought that was a cutscene. Nope, I was controlling that thing. Did I mention I hate gargoyles? Because I hate gargoyles. I hate them so much. Jeez. I don't think the crow likes gargoyles, guys. Hey, it's you again. Oh, Jack, hello again. So nice to see you. You again? Good grief. How'd you get here before we did? Gravekeeper's secret, ho-ho. Of course. No matter. Let me through. I think you know by now it isn't that easy. Let me guess. Another test. Nope, just a favor. That's even more annoying. I need you to clear away these old headstones. What? Why? I'm just a little gravekeeper, and I've got no more room for any new graves. You're here to make sure the world is laid to ruin. I'll need the space. You just need to clear away all these headstones. It's easy. When you're done, I'll open the gate. There's a handy-dandy spot for you to get in there and do your thing. When did I become the whole world's errand boy? Since forever. But first, let me clear out all these skellies. And ghosts. Yeah, this thing's dash attack is kind of broken. Also, are these graves regenerating? Rip Jack. Oh. I guess this is our grave. Have to use this head hole. Alright, fine. Well, I don't see why. There's so many tombstones. Let's get this smashing. William Wilson, Hector Johnson, Dwight Farrow, Luke Hallman, Leia Walker, Anakin Hallman. Okay, I see they're basically based off of famous characters. Except Michael Smith. I don't know who Michael Smith's supposed to be. Why am I... Did I mention I'm very bad at memory games? Harry Johnson, Ron Wilson, Hermione Smith, haha, Albus Walker. We know screw J.K. Rowling though. Okay, I think we have to match the last names. Yeah, we gotta match the last name. Dwight Farrow. Jack Farrow. Michael and Pam? What's that based off of? Actually, wait, was one of the graves in this row Jason? Because other than that, it's like, you know, Jason Voorhees, Pamela Voorhees, Michael Myers. This is all Star Wars characters. Where's Smith? Hector Johnson. Surprised this isn't technically copyright. But I mean, I guess since the last names are different, then it doesn't count. We love creative copyright infringement. Wilson. Walker. There we go. Alright, cool. Hope we didn't wake anyone up. It'll be fine. I think all the souls are already kind of restless anyway. Five to go. There's also another crypt. Hang on, we're going in the crypt. I'm curious. a small crypt. Plus there was a grave down here. And a crow skull. Glad I went down. Alright, 2 more graves. And there's one of them. I keep expecting Sora, Donald, and Goofy to show up. I feel like even with... Well, actually, Sora, Donald, and Goofy don't have last names. Do they? I'm pretty sure... Well, Donald Duck. Goofy... I don't know if he has a last name. Unless his last name is Goof. Because then you consider his son's name is Max Goof. So is Goofy's name just Goofy Goof? Do we have like a Mario and Luigi Mario situation here? These are not questions I was expecting to ask tonight. And I'm pretty sure Sora doesn't have a last name, and I should know. I've played most of the Kingdom Hearts games. I've never heard it brought up in game or in any of the many lore videos. Oh boy, more tightrope walking. And of course there's a crow's head on this one too. Well, I need it, so... But yeah, one was Harry Potter characters, one was Star Wars characters, one was... It looked like Pirates of the Caribbean characters, and then the first row was just like horror movie, I think. Because it was Jason, Pamela, Michael, and someone else. I don't know if there was a Freddy or something thrown in there. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Ooh, crow's heads. It was kind of clever once I, understood the joke. This is a really tall tower. Ooh, there's that vertigo again. How do birds get vertigo? You can fly. Whee! I've actually been ziplining in real life, funnily enough. It is very fun. Personally, I recommend. Don't run from me. Ow, fucking gargoyle. Stupid stone bird thing. Also, I see a crow's head over there, but how the heck do I get over there? Guess we'll figure that out later. Don't mind if I do. And another one. I guess this is how I get over there. Alright, another crow skull. Alright, was there anything over here? No, I don't think so. Moving right along. I will take a little swig though. And something tells me I'm going to be running into the Gravekeeper again very soon. Crow's head. Crow's skull. Or maybe it's a boss fight? Finally, the cathedral. I wonder if anyone's home. It looks like a lot of people are home. Who the heck are you? You are literally made out of parchment. Hang on, we're taking a quick look around. Yeah, it's like these dudes are literally made out of paper. What the heck? It's kind of cool. Oh, hey, it's the merchant. Oh, Jack, are you following me? Don't flatter yourself, creep. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm digging up bodies, of course. So, care for a new look? I've got new skins in stock just for you. No, you don't. I'll stick with what I got. Thank you, though. Anything up here? Oh, there's a crow's head. It can still go higher, though. Like, way higher. Jesus. This is a very, very tall cathedral. This statue contained the sin of pride. Aren't we just amazing? Still got 6 statues to destroy. What the heck? Have there been statues hidden all across the game? Statues representing the 7 deadly sins, I see. And we just now killed pride. Interesting. Crow's head. Yeah, who the heck are you? Welcome, Jack, to my cathedral. Who the heck are you? The Architect of Hell. My master tasked me with waiting for your arrival here. Why is the Architect of Hell in a church? Seems kind of counterproductive. Right, and I suppose this is all just you passing the time? This cathedral was in ruins when I arrived. I consider it my duty to preserve its majesty. Everybody needs a hobby, or I guess, all your bodies. As the Architect of Hell, I am responsible for all construction and maintenance of systems. The ability to duplicate myself makes it far easier to fulfill my duties. Must be nice. Well, here I am. What now, Architect? Where is that conniving wizard? He came here some days ago. We bid each other good passings and he left through a portal. I have devised a way to open a similar portal that will place you right behind the wizard. Perfect. At last, someone helpful. But what are we waiting for? First, you must... Oh, dang it. Spoke too soon. A portal requires energy, Jack. The wizard can use his magic, but we have to improvise. Around this cemetery lie statues that contain the powers of the 7 deadly sins. Oh. Break them all to release all the powers of the sins, and I can open the portal. Well, breaking statues sounds fun. Show me the way. Dang. An Architect of Hell, and he has the power to duplicate himself. It is very handy. A statue containing the sin of pride sits atop this cathedral. The rest of the statues lie beyond these gates. Well, it's a good thing I already killed pride. Hurry, Jack. With every passing moment, the wizard's power... the wizard's power grows stronger. Excuse me. Let's see if I can find the rest of those crow's heads, too. I'm missing 3 of them. I also never found the gramophone in this level. I want to see Jack bust a move. Even the flipping invisible ghosts have shields. Jeez. At least the shield can be broken. Sometimes. That statue contained the sin of wrath, and we bashed it to bits. Alright, so far we've destroyed pride and wrath. Let's get this one next, why not? Give 1 crow skull. Really? I have to give up my hard-earned skulls? Jack, how dare you? Right? I earned these fair and square. Looks like people are still trying to protect this place, apparently. Now they're going to join the ranks of the graves. How convenient to kill people in a graveyard. It's called free real estate. I better get those skulls back. Whoa, this is... Oh, hey, speaking of the gramophone, just right over here, this perilous river. Well, it's not that perilous, but still. It is very out of the way. Bust a move, Jack. I actually do appreciate that he does do different dance moves in each level. That's just like a little bit of extra effort the devs did not have to do. But I appreciate it. This statue contained the sin of greed. Give me some of that rubble. Wow, I did not get my skulls back. They're just gone. Lovely. Unless there was a way I was able to bust in there without giving up my skulls. How fitting for the sin of greed, I guess. Alright, what's next on the docket? Well, I need to use my head for this one, so let's find out. Eric Cartman. That's just flat out infringement. Token the White. That's messed up. Hodor, Parker, Tyrion. Oh, this is all what? Lord of the Rings, I think? Sterling Wayne. Peter Stark. Clark Parker. Tony Dew. Alright, that's all DC characters. Boromir. Oh, this is Lord of the Rings because freaking Legolas. What the frick is Hodor? What the frick is Hodor from? Cyril, Dr. Figgis, Pam Smith, Lena Snow, and Bruce Archer, Frodo Baggins, Samwise Cartman. Oh, that's wrong row. I was about to say, Eric Cartman isn't even a fake name. That's his actual name. That's actual copyright infringement. Also, Gandalf the White. Gandalf the White is an actual thing, right? I have not watched Lord of the Rings in an age. Yeah, because it's like he goes from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White. That one's also not copy. That one's also just flat out copyright. It's fine. I won't tell anyone if you guys won't. Archer. Sterling Wayne. Kyle Figgis. Smith. Okay, I had to reread that. It's Lena Snow. It's like, wait, Luna Snow. Marvel Rivals? I did not mean to hit that. If it was Luna Snow, it's like there's no escape. There's no escape from her. Pan Smith. Which one was Smith? This one. Boromir Stark. Dr. Figgis. Stanley Krieger. Have I seen a grave with Krieger on it? I don't feel like I have. Wait, Stark. Oh, I guess that grave had Krieger on it. Well, Jack, you completely wrecked this cemetery. Good job, I think. Yeah, 2 of those names weren't even just fake. Those are actual characters. The actual character names. This statue contained the sin of sloth. Do we have to do more? Okay, so which sins are left? There's... We got pride, wrath, greed, and sloth. There's... lust, gluttony... What was it? Envy, I think? Thank you, Full Metal Alchemist, for teaching me what sins are. What the... Oh, hello, Jack. Oh no, forget it, you toad. I'm not doing any more tests or favors for you or anyone else. I spent far too long this whole trip running around doing cheap open sesame tricks. Well, no more. I'm putting my foot down right now. Well, if that's how you feel, I guess I won't help you get across the cemetery. Oh, cheer up, Jack. I'm only teasing. Of course I'll help you. You want to know how I get across the cemetery, right? Yes, your gravekeeper's secret. Well, here's a little demonstration. Oh, Abelard, fetch, boy. Oh, he freaking rides the gargoyle. It's like a Halloween-y rendition of whatever this tune is called. I recognize it, I just don't know what it's called technically. I'm not a music buff like that. I mean, travel via gargoyle doesn't seem like it's safe or comfortable. How far is this rockhead taking us? That's what I want to know. How far away is this statue? That's enough. I'm getting airsick, and I'm a bird. I wonder if birds do ever get airsick. That feels like it'd be like the mother of all birth defects. Stone isn't aerodynamic. How can they even fly? I mean, bees can fly, and by all accounts, a bee should not be able to fly. Insert copy pasta here. This has actually gone on for quite a while. Feels like we've gone in a circle. Ow. Well, that happened. We're not done with the gargoyles yet. This one just spawned from the ether. All that just to go in a giant circle. That statue can say the sin of lust, you sexy hunk of a pumpkin. Jeez, man. Jeez. I don't think I'm into you like that, bro. So many skulls and beaks. They're all nicer than mine. These skulls are terrible fakes. I've never been so insulted. Oh. So I guess we're doing freaking fake crow skulls now. I'm surprised this isn't for the Statue of Greed, because I picked that up without even thinking. I was like, ooh, a piece of candy. Plus, not to mention the skulls that I spent. I would have liked those back. The sin of envy. I wish I contained a sin like that. Head to the crypt in front of the cathedral. One task remains. Okay, well, one more to go. Wait, did I... No, I went through here already. I think. Which way did I come from? I don't even remember what's inside the box. Oh, a portal. How nice. Oh, well, never mind. It's our state-mandated boss fight. Yikes, that thing is gluttony? Kill it before it eats you. Oh, so we're just fighting the literal sin of gluttony. Jump for it, Jack. Okay, so how do we kill gluttony? I'm surprised I could dodge that. Jump in and go nuts. I've returned. Welcome back. We're just fighting the the 7 deadly sins. Its head is made of goo. It's impossible to damage it. I know. So what am I supposed to do here? Ow. This right here is the sin of gluttony, like the literal sin of gluttony. I jumped over that. We've destroyed 6 other statues representing the 6 other sins. Oh geez. I jumped over that. Alright, back into its stomach. Yeah, so it looks like I have to destroy these pillars. Or like get him to destroy the pillars. Ow. Idiot. Alright, one more time ought to do it. And we have like barely any room to move around with all this goop puddles. Yeah, it's like the boss's attacks don't get fierce or anything, it's just you have way less room to maneuver around. Which honestly I feel like is harder than just having him attack more. I jumped over that. Alright, hopefully this is the last time. Idiot. Solve world hunger by killing gluttony. You defeated him. You defeated the gluttony. Good work, Jack. The statue contained the sin of gluttony. And now I'm starving. That's the last of them. Let's go talk to the architect. Alrighty then. You could say he was a glutton for punishment. I commend you, Jack. Well done. The 7 deadly sins have been released from their containment. Wait, that's what you meant? I thought the statues were just enchanted or something. The statues were merely plugs, sealing the sins away where they couldn't influence humanity. But now you have set them free, and with their power loose, I can open a portal to the north. Well, at least we help the world fall to ruin a little faster. Open the portal, architect. I've got a wizard to kill. Very well, Jack, but be warned. The wizard is clever and powerful. To that end, I offer you this. I grant your carrion companion a touch of my gifts of self-duplication. Once you cross through the portal, your companion will be able to create copies of himself at will. So I have to deal with more of this little pest? Wow, thanks. Happy birthday to me. Your little friend serves you well, Jack. His support should be acknowledged. The fate of the world rests in your hands, Jack. Now go, slay the wizard and doom the world. Yes, the fate of the world rests in your hands to destroy it. Alright, well, it sounds like we're approaching the end. How are you supposed to get all the crow skulls in that level if you have to spend them?
The journey has begun. Inside the expansive cemetery, Jack delves deep into a demonic neighborhood that lies within. Filled with monsters, gargoyles, and the spirit
Anyway, it seems like we're going to the north.
Jack
far,
meets
far
with the
to the north.
architect, an agent of the devil sent to deliver Jack to the wizard's destination with the power of the 7 deadly sins, long since plugged by humanity's virtuous
Not to be confused
knights.
by the crappy anime with the same
Destroying
title.
6 of the idols, restricting the power of the sins. Jack slays the embodiment of gluttony itself to unseal the power of the sins. The greatest force of
I was about to say, lion? Oh, that's pride. What's lightning?
Using his great magic and the sin's power,
What sin does that
the
represent?
architect constructed a portal to the far, far north.
Wow, we are going
where
to
the
the far,
wizard
far
now
north.
attempts
That's a
to
level in
unlock the
far, far
secrets of
west.
the amulet to usurp the devil's power. Time is certainly running out for Jack and his companions. If they cannot traverse the harsh and bitter north, the wizard's final defenses against the darkness, then he will fail in his mission.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like I have any bones to freeze. So I guess our final weapon is whatever this is. Cacaw, the architect gave you a new spell during the loading screen? Try it. Oh, I guess I can just literally summon crows. So what, I just make an energy explosion around me, I guess? Well, Jack, isn't this a sight? Are you alright? You look half frozen. It's freezing out here, Bird. When that stupid architect said we were going north, I didn't think he meant all the way north. Hoo-hoo, I suppose the wizard wanted some privacy. How are you not an owlsicle? Hoo-hoo, I'm exuberant. Felicitous. I'm pumped, Jack. This is it. Even further north of here, the wizard is channeling the power of the amulet. This is your last chance to take that runt down, Jack. If I don't freeze solid and shatter first. Hoo-hoo, think warm thoughts, Jack. Oh boy. Sinister snowmen coming up, Jack. Put those creeps on ice. Pretty sure snowmen aren't supposed to have pumpkins for heads. No one said it to be this cold up north. Oh yeah, birds don't do well. Birds don't do well in cold weather. Okay, so yeah, I just have a constant AoE attack, but it leaves me rather open. I think I'll stick with the scythe for now. Dang, they're just flinging those carrots. Alright, I'm not too concerned about crow skulls at this point. I think I would rather just finish the game. Uh-oh, fork in the road. Which way, Jack? Left or right? He says he's not concerned with crow skulls as he goes for the crow skulls. Looks like there's nothing to see here right now. Does that mean like the road's invisible? I don't want to risk it. I do have to deal with more snipers though. I do like how as soon as you get in their face they just freeze and accept death. You're using my magic bridges? Lack of brains and lack of manners must go hand in hand. I mean, if you didn't want them to be used, why'd you put that obelisk there? Idiot. Also, why do you need magic bridges? You look like you can float. I hope these things are solid. They're solid enough for me to walk on. It's good enough for me. More solid than these tight planks. Thin planks, I mean, not tight planks. Even more monster snowmen. This is a nightmare from the light. They ain't no match for me. There's only enough room around here for one pumpkin head. Also, I see a crow skull all the way over there. I don't even know how you're supposed to get over there. Like, actually, how do you get over there? Well, I guess we'll never know. I keep thinking I have to smack them. That is not the case. I do like the cool glow it makes though, it's very nice. Did I go this way? Human soldiers this far north? They must be protecting the wizard. Ow. Your spin attack is not compared to mine. Oh. There's another one. I do like the music here too. It's very solemnly ambient, I guess. Probably not the right phrase I was going for, but it's what I'm going with. How nice of that wizard to set up these bridges for us. Indeed. You won't get in my way. Okay, well, now he's just bringing forth the lightning. I really thought like that ice was gonna crumble or something. I'm so glad it didn't. I see another crow skull over there. Oh, hold on. No, now we have evil Christmas trees. Truly, his wickedness knows no bounds. Those trees look sharp, Jack. Keep your distance as they spin. I got your distance right here. This is how you chop down Christmas trees, kids, with a shotgun. It's the only way, the American way. Die, tree. Nice. That is strangely satisfying. Maybe that is the American in me talking. Jeez, what's wrong with me? We're the wizard's last line of defense. You shall not pass. I think we're way beyond that, buddy. And if these trees are gonna be a constant, I think I'm honestly gonna stick with the shotgun for now. It doesn't do terribly against the knights. It's actually doing quite good, but I need to keep my distance with everyone. What do you know? I'm actually weapon swapping. Fancy that. Ho ho ho, who's there? Really? Not him doing the Santa getup. It's Santa Vigor. If you understood that reference, congratulations, you're a nerd. Ah, Jack, my friend, welcome. I can't get away from you even the North Dang Pole. How do you even stand it here? I was already dried, now I'm freeze-dried. Ugh. So this is it, huh? This is the final showdown? Looks like it. Sounds like a good excuse to splurge on a fancy skin. Even at the end of the world, you're shilling your outfits. What do you even use these crow skulls for? Awful things. More awful than digging up bodies and selling their skin? Yes, stop asking questions and look, or else you'll find out just how monstrous a monster can be. I like how he's like, what do you even do with these skulls, man? It's like, stop asking questions. I do not like that samurai fit at all. The inspector fit's kind of cool, though. I probably should have bought the Skelly fit, though. I think I need to get every last crow skull to afford it, though. Knock, knock. Ho, 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 who goes there? Oh no, Santa Claus? The very same, ho, ho, ho. That means you must be Jack, and you've been very naughty. I can get a lot naughtier. Let us through, fat man. Ho, 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 I don't think so. I've got my list, Jack, and you're right at the top. I'm warning you, let me through. And let you doom the world and all the good boys and girls who live in it? Ho, 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 never. The wizard has given me just the magic to stop you, Jack. Oh, he has he? Well, Santa, come out here and stop me then. Are you kidding? I've got toys to make. I'm far too busy to stop. So you'd rather make your toys than stop me from dooming the whole world. That's capitalism. You know what? I can't even argue with that. Santa's got to be on that grind set. Takes a lot of work to get ready for December. Wow, it's actually just freaking Santa. Even Santa's on the wizard's side. Jack, are we the bad guys? Probably. But I mean, that's kind of the premise, isn't it? Oh, I have to, not shapes. I hate shapes. Dang it. It's actually harder than it looks. I'm trying to see if I can get like multiple. Yeah, I'll just go with one at a time. Assuming I don't miss. And I think we just killed Santa. Yeah, we just killed Santa. Hooray, we killed Santa Claus. Oh no, we killed Santa Claus. I like how it's like, it's literally called the worst achievement possible. Hang on, I gotta see the description. Get on Santa's super duper duper naughty list. I think we're on the naughty list for life at this point. It is literally called the worst achievement possible. Like, we just straight up killed Santa. I know we're an agent of the devil, but like, geez, man. I don't think ruining Christmas was on the job description. I can make this. Maybe I don't have to. I don't even have to make that jump. Still don't know how I get this crow skull all the way over there, though. Oh, more trees, which means shotgun time. I could do without the skeletons on top of the trees, though. Well, I got plenty of buckshot for everyone. Oh, I guess I can jump across the ice patches. The very, very thin ice patches. Maybe that's what I had to do for that other crow skull that was all the way back there. Oh well. Anyway. Claim my prize. You won't get in my way! That wizard is as good as dead. It's never a surefire deal, Crow. Oh, now we have to play around with the switches. I thought it was shooting like a lightning bolt at us or something. Looks like we need to find a way across, Jack. Pity you can't fly. Yeah, real pity. What's over here, though? Hey, the gramophone. I'm assuming it's the last one. Disc jockey. Make vinyls cool again. Actually, that's impossible, even as a joke. I don't know, man. Vinyls have been kind of making a comeback. To be honest, most, like, old, quote-unquote, old technology is making a comeback. Like, people, the people yearn for retro tech because, you know, no one wants, people just want to have technology and have it work. They don't want to pay for subscriptions or have it freaking stupid AI features that don't work. Physical media forever. Buy Laserdisc. One of my friends is actually a Laserdisc enthusiast. She, I don't know how she does it. I don't know where she finds this stuff, to be honest. I mean, I know some old, like, record stores and stuff carry them, but they're not that common. And of course, I am also a physical media enthusiast. I do like going on the occasional retro hunt when I can, even though it makes my wallet cry out in agony. I knew I saw a crow skull over here. Apparently that was all that was over here. Okay. We're fine. I was like, did I just screw this up? Nah, we're fine. That was a head scratcher. Well done, Jack. Keep it up. Was it, though? Was it really? I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest. Anyway, zip line. Oh, hey, it's the ferryman. Maybe we can convince him for one last free ride? Ah, Jack, my least favorite customer. Oh, great. You again. Let me guess. You need a ride across, but you're not paying. If I don't ferry you across, you'll do something violent. I'm so glad we have this special friendship of ours. Right. Alright. Get on. I know the drill. For someone who said no more free rides, he's very willing to give us free rides. Maybe getting shot at is enough of a payment for him. Or, you know, messing with the bow. Dang, I gotta jump ship when jump ship already when the boat's flipped over. This new crow thing is actually pretty good for dealing with these guys. The giant AoE blast helps. Yeah, I think us getting mauled on the ride is payment enough. Bro just phases on through like it's nothing. Well, I guess it is nothing to him, with him being a ghost and all. I almost overshot that. That would have been embarrassing. I gotta remember that when you're jumping off of a moving object, you kind of carry momentum. Like that. Alright, well, so far so good. Yeah, this is actually really good for dealing with these guys. Time to jump ship. Wall up ahead, you'll have to find a way around. Thinking there was a crow skull back there. Nah, we'll be fine. Well, I found a way around. Anytime now, old man. Right as soon as I jump on it, it starts flipping over. That I almost fell off. This is where your journey ends. You really are stingy, Jack, but you're our only hope left. Well, bye, boatman. I'm guessing that giant glowing portal is our destination. If I had to guess. Ow. Fucking... wasn't expecting a tree. Fire. Fire everything. That is not good at dealing with enemy spawners. Noted. I don't need to heal. We'll be fine. We'll live off the land. There's so many soldiers. Time to break out the boom boom. We're getting boom boomed ourselves. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna have to do some... I was about to say we have to do some damage control, but he just killed one of his own snipers for us. That certainly makes my job a little easier. Remember, kids, friendly fire isn't. Really? Mind shooting this guy for me, dude? Apparently he does mind. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're like, what, halfway there, I think? Go, my pet. Alright, just a little bit farther. The good thing these wooden boxes are really sturdy. Really? Fine, one last obstacle. And boom. Suck it. Alright, I will take a swig though. Yeah, that looks... Oh, not another portal. Oh, they make me so dizzy. Is this it? The final confrontation? Maybe? Let's find out. You're using my portals now? Have you no decency, Jack? I guess not, but we also have to dodge freaking the debris. On second thought, this could be valuable research. Really, how so? Ow. Let's see how you handle this. My greatest weakness, my crappy depth perception. Good, that's good. Thank you, Jack. This has been most enlightening. Glad he's getting a kick out of this, I guess. Sorry for the flashing lights. If you're sensitive to that, I suggest turning away. Well, never mind, it's over. You'll float too. I don't know about all that, but sure. Definitely just swig. Alright, well, we still have more level. Noted. I'm also getting shot at. Crow skull. Oh, fire indeed hot, yes. Ziplining down. Looks like we walked right into freaking Christmas Town over here. Oh. I see something up ahead. It looks like a workshop in the north. Oh no. The workshop. We already killed Santa though. Maybe it's the legendary Super Santa. Hey, Crow Skull, don't mind if I do. I was about to say, are there any left? Knock, knock. Ho ho ho, not so fast, Jack. Santa, didn't I kill you already? Why yes, yes you did. And now you're on my super naughty list, Jack. I came up with it just for you. How'd you survive the workshop? I'm magical, you idiot. I'm still recovering, but I can't stop working on these toys. I've got a quota to fill. Ugh, capitalism. I know, right? Well, I put you down once. Maybe I can do it again. Sounds like you need a break. Well, I'm not the type to let a job go unfinished. We have to kill Santa again. Because apparently death isn't enough to stop capitalism. He is looking a little pale, though. Quick, blow this place up again. That ought to show him. Apparently. How did I... I'm not gonna talk about that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know my shape. I was like, the circle goes in the square hole. It should go in the square hole. Why doesn't it go in the square hole? Everything goes in the square hole. think you'd be able to get like multiple in if you aim right, but apparently not. It's harder than it looked. How did that miss? Die, Santa. Again. I guess, never thought I'd say I can't believe we killed Santa Claus, let alone twice in one day. I know, right? Okay, that has to be the final battle. Ooh, here it is, Jack. I can feel the wizard's power. Ooh, my feathers are getting ruffled. So this is it, huh? The wizard's on the other side of this portal. Yes, there's no doubt about it. He's just through there. It's practically gift wrapped for us. Yes, how kind of him to leave the portal open for us. This could be a trap. Trap or no trap, this is it. This is what you're here to do. You've got a job to do, Jack, so get to work. Kill the wizard and doom the world. Oh boy. Well, we're off to kill the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. I know that's not actually how the song goes, but still. It appears the research value of keeping you alive has sadly run out. I'm no one's guinea pig, you little imp. Ow. Where is all this debris been coming from? Next time I deal with you, I'll be waiting for you, Jack. Assuming this doesn't all kill me first. Which is looking like it might. Oh, one last skelly. One last skelly. We did it. Well, we haven't done it yet. Ooh, very, very ominous. Hey man, I got a shotgun slug with your name on it. You really do look like frickin' Vigar. So you're the great Jack. At long last we meet. Welcome to my humble abode. What is this place? A pocket dimension, my design. Here I can work in peace, and yet you dare intrude. I'm here to smash your creepy little face in. Oh, right to business, I see. Very well, not like it matters. This amulet is a dud. You might as well finish me. Okay, I guess. Kinda takes the fun out of it. Fun, huh? You find the same satisfaction in bloody murder as I do in study. And yet, despite my efforts, the amulet of Final Ember is still lost on me. That last line on the tablet, I wiped it clear just in case you ever got the amulet. Do you want to know what that last line said? The secret to the amulet? Go on. A pure human spirit. That's all it said. A pure human spirit. Is my spirit not pure enough? Have I not dedicated my life to humanity's betterment? Whoa, take it easy. You don't want to talk, Jack. I suppose your spirit is pure, huh? No attachment to a real body, all loose and free in that stupid pumpkin? What are you gonna do? Pull my spirit out and use it for your magic tricks? It's as good a plan as any. Now stay still, Jack. This is gonna hurt. A lot. May this be the end of your infernal existence. You insignificant wretch, don't you know the power I wield? Someone's got a bit of a god complex. I spent my whole life learning, training, honing my magic. Letting it run a little loose, don't you think? I mean, it's fine. I got a bullet with your name on it. You cannot imagine the kind of suffering I've endured. Oh, jeez. Ow. Ow. Am I not? All my studies, all my experiments, I came from nothing, and now I'm the greatest wizard alive. Do not let a wizard charge up the spirit bomb. I have the greatest magic of all, though. Buckshot. I am humanity's champion. I'm the world's final hope. I I am righteous justice. I think he got a little bit too obsessed with being a champion there. I will not be impeded by some undead half-brained con man. Hey man, I'm an undead half-brained con man with a gun. You know how this story ends. Good always triumphs over evil. This time, I'm the good guy. Yeah, someone's got a bit of a god complex. I almost fell through that crack. I'll send you back to the fickle legends where you belong. I'm sorry, it's just too fitting not to use the gun. Wow. You are the devil's pariah? Who even are you, Jack? You're nothing but a disappointment. Oh, those things are homing, and they don't go away. Face it, Jack, your time's up. You're nothing compared to my power. We're also running out of lore. Like, we don't have a lot of lore left. Oh, jeez. Ow. I don't think I even need to jump for that one, to be honest. Buckshot wizard boy. No! Kill the wizard, get the amulet, drop it. Ah, no. Impossible. Who do you think you are? I'm the great Jack. Don't you ever forget it. You cur. What have you done? Curse you, Jack. Curse you. And curse this feeble world that you will inherit. That's the whole point. He's dead, Jack. You did it. That little menace is finally dead. For all that power, he was no match for you and me. Yes, all that power. What are you thinking, Jack? You've got that look again. The amulet of final ember, a pure human spirit. My spirit. I wouldn't exactly call his spirit pure, but I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Yes, yes! I can feel the power. My power. The devil can wait. It's time I had a little fun. Yes, yes! Now this is power. I'm like a king. I'm like a god. I am Jack.
Victory at last!
Thank you for subbing,
Victory
Ben, for
for the
35
underworld.
months. Jeez.
Victory for the devil, and victory for the great Jack and his friends. Even with the likes of monsters, humans, and Santa Claus himself standing between him and the wizard, Jack and his companions cut through their defenses and make their way.
So yeah, we killed the wizard, we killed Santa, and apparently we gained ultimate power.
His mission, as he finally reaches the final portal.
What
Where
happens
on the
now?
other side, the wizard has been tried and failing to unlock the amulet's power. Only releasing that Jack's pure human spirit is the final key to wielding the power of the amulet. The wizard confronts Jack.
I guess when they said
in the flesh
pure
at
human
last.
spirit, they
As
meant
the
it
legend
literally.
predicted, the
Like,
champion
that you
and
needed
the
a
pariah
literal
join in
spirit.
their final battle of good versus evil. And evil triumphs. It's a long and arduous battle, and the wizard is powerful and cunning. Faced against Jack's greatness, cunning, and strength, the wizard falls at last. With his dying breath, he curses Jack and the world he inherits. Just in time for Jack to steal the amulet and take its power for himself, empowering the humble soul inside a pumpkin like a god. Returning to the devil's good graces after so many centuries, Jack is free to roam the monster-infested earth, and powerful enough to destroy it. All just another day in the life of the great Jack.
So yeah, we did it. We doomed the world and became a god while doing it. All in a day's work. Oh hey, they have their whole development cycle. First enemies and attack, new spooky Jack, spooky scene. So yeah, that was Pumpkin Jack. That was a nice little romp. It's nothing, nothing groundbreaking or anything, but it was fun. I had a nice time playing through that. Awesome QTE. I like how the credits show their whole freaking dev process. I do appreciate that. It's cute. Jack as the mighty Jack. Some random crow as the crow. Skeleton from a nearby graveyard is skeleton number 292. Armored Jack. Wait, I would have wanted that armored Jack. That armor looks thick. But yeah, a nice little indie romp. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Medieval, mainly. I'm sure there were some other influences too, but that's the main one I was getting. Jack does kind of move like Daniel Fortescue, thanks to the 18 to 25 forums who supported the game in its early stages, and of course, many thanks to my friends and family. Aww. Alright, well, yeah, that was Pumpkin Jack. Alrighty then. We did manage to finish the game. So yeah, like I said, that was a nice little romp. I enjoyed that. Maybe go check it out for yourselves if you're so inclined. I don't think it costs that much, but yeah, that'll do it. In fact, we reached our 2 hour mark actually, or just a little bit past it. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night from there. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it as always. Those are my links. Best way to see when I go live, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will be back Friday. Ready your wallets and prepare for something probably very cursed.